Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Chapter 1122. Titled, The Time is Right. Special cover dedicated to Kohei Horikoshi, My Hero Academia creator. Redraw that smoker art that a boy from Aichi drew for me 22 years ago. Chapter starts with more reactions from all over the world, like for example Dressrosa. People are afraid that their countries may sink under the sea, while pirates are excited thinking that there's a chance they could claim the world. In the Marine Hospital, Kobe thinks back to the time he talked to Luffy about what it means to be the Pirate King. But Kobe is determined to stop Luffy. Kobe says, Luffy-san, I must put a stop to your dream. Cut to Karai Bari Island where Buggy is talking to all his subordinates. Buggy says, the world will be mine? Don't be ridiculous. It will be ours. All cross-guild subordinates cheer Buggy as Crocodile angrily orders him to come and sit down. Cut to Katarina Devon and Van Augur that are sailing back to Hachinosu. Devon calls Teach to talk about Caribou. Devon says I can kill him now if you're okay. Teach says zihahaha. No, bring him here. I'll just execute him if the information isn't good enough. Back to Egghead Island, Vegapunk's message continues. Vegapunk says, and that is the truth. Joy Boy. As he speaks, Warcury attacks Emeth again. This time the transmission Den Mushi is destroyed, and Vegapunk's broadcast ends abruptly. Nusjuro is still running after the Thousand Sunny. That is what Zoro noticed in the last chapter. Saturn is on the shore, regenerating after Luffy and Bonnie combo attack. We don't see Bonnie in this chapter. In an amazing double page, we can see that Jupiter, Warcury, and Nusjuro are about to jump together at Elbaf ship and the Thousand Sunny that it's almost touching the sea. Emeth grabs something that is near its waist. We can't see clearly. And then he thinks about Joy Boy. Emeth says, I'm sorry, Joy Boy. I know you can't possibly be alive. But he looks so similar to you that I can't help but think about that day. Joy Boy, I'm sorry I couldn't make you king. Then Emeth asks something to Luffy. Emeth says, what is your name? Luffy. I'm Monkey D. Luffy, the man who will become the Pirate King. Emeth says, D. Emeth pulls the thing he grabbed from its waist, making that a knot on a rope inside Emeth's body be untied. Suddenly, a lot of giant black lightnings emerge from Emeth's body. Most of the Marines faint in their battleships. Luffy is in shock. Emeth says, Fu. Hey, Luffy? Luffy says, Conqueror's Hockey. Emeth says, thank you, letting me hear this nostalgic rhythm again. It takes me back. In an epic double spread, Emeth releases a super-massive Conqueror's Hockey attack from his body that affects all Egghead Island. We can see huge black lightnings and the sea shaking from far away from Egghead Island. Emeth says, please don't die. I won't let you die. Vice Admirals barely resist Conqueror's Hockey. They have no idea whose powerful hockey it is. All 5 Elders members on the island are blown back and turned back into human form by the attack Emeth released. And after that, Jupiter, Warcury, and Nusjuro turn back to Mary Geoise. Saturn is the only one that remains in Egghead Island. Jupiter, Warcury, and Nusjuro are panting in the Room of Authority. We see that Mars was already sitting there. He probably turned back to Mary Geoise due to Luffy's attack. In the Room of Flowers, we see that Imu is kneeling down and screaming. Servant says, Imu-sama. Imu thinking about Joy Boy. The Thousand Sunny finally lands on the sea and sails away from Egghead Island with Elbaf ship. We see that they are quite far away. All in both ships are in shock, wondering where all the monsters are gone. Giants are confused too, asking why a robot can use hockey, and why hockey made people disappear. In Egghead Shore, we can see the remains of Emeth on the ground in front of Saturn. Last 2 pages of the chapter are a flashback between Joy Boy and Emeth that took place centuries ago. Joy Boy was sitting on top of a hill in an island talking to Emeth. Joy Boy is still in shadow, but we can see he's wearing a straw hat and a coat. Emeth is wearing clothes similar to Giant's, similar to Brogy clothes. Joy Boy says, "Remember, Emeth, only when the time is right." Emeth says, "When the time is right." Joy Boy says, "I will compress up my most powerful haki, and I will seal it in your body." Emeth says, "Whoa." Joy Boy says, "One day I will die, but you will live on far longer than me. There'll be a day when I can no longer come to your aid." Emeth says, "I don't want that." Joy Boy says, "When your life or the life of people you want to protect are in danger, that is when you will know the time is right. When that time comes, untie the knot." Emeth says, "When the time is right, you will come to help me." Joy Boy says, "That's right. I will come to protect you from the past, as I've always do." The lights in Emeth's eyes change shape because Emeth is very happy about what Joy Boy told it. Emeth says, "Foo, thank you, that makes me happy. It's like having you with me all the time." Joy Boy says, "Of course, but we are talking about something way ahead in the future, aren't we?" In the last panel of the chapter, we return to the present. The lights in Emeth's eyes are gone. Emeth says, "Way into the future. I wonder if I will be lonely. Foo. Editor's message says, and he sleeps along with his fond memories. End of chapter. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comment section. For more anime content, subscribe to the channel. That's it for today. Peace out.